live? Oh my God. Hi. We're telling your followers that you are started. Okay. Hey. There are Simi Girl's mom. Hi, sis. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining. We're waiting for Jumoke to join us so that we can start the live session. We had a very interesting and fun morning session with Joy. She was such a joy to be with. And I'm looking forward to having a more fun session tonight. We're going to be discussing the pros and cons of online skincare formulation learning, because we have an online skincare formulation course, and we are considering doing a physical course. So a lot of people, want physical classes, but we are bringing people who've had experience with physical classes and who've had experience with online classes to come and tell, everyone what they think, the difference, if there is any difference, what they like about physical classes, what they prefer about the cons and the pros, the advantages and disadvantages of online, school as against physical classes. Hello, Joyce. I see you. Thank you for joining us. So that's what we're going to be discussing right now. To know if you've been wondering, okay, should I take an online class or should I wait for this COVID-19 pandemic to calm down before I, start learning skincare formulation? Just hear the perspective and you can make up your mind for yourself if that's what you want to do. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for Jumoke. Okay, so she's on her way. Hey, Debo, you are here again. So happy to see you. Bozy, our nature's best. Thank you so much for joining. You said you were not going to miss this night sessions, and you're here. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for joining, Bolaji. Okay, so this session is just to help you to people that missed the. Okay, people that missed the. Oh, I have to invite you. Invited Jumoke. She's going to be here in a minute. Hello, Kruby Skincare. Hey, we have Jumoke in the house.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi, so nice to see you.
Hello, Ma. Good evening.
How you
So
doing?
good to see you. I'm fine. Doing well.
Wow, we're a little bit late. We are sorry for that. It's night. Everybody's trying to wind down and all of that. I was trying to put my kids to bed and, just everything is okay before I start this life.
I can imagine.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're good.
Doing well.
How's today?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us in the morning. Oh, Joy is here too. Hi, Joy.
I'm excited. I had fun.
Yeah, I did too. I was laughing almost throughout. It was fun. So we're already like 12 minutes late, so let's just jump right into it before,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the purpose of this live session is to determine the pros and the cons of learning skincare formulation online. Yeah, as opposed to taking physical classes. So I'm going to be asking you some questions, because I want people to hear your perspective. You're the one that is talking. So I'm just going to ask you some questions and listen to your answer and maybe try and add one or two things. Hey, Ka, how are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, so the first question I'm going to be asking is why did you decide to enroll for a skincare formulation course at all? Like, what's your story?
Okay. Personally, I'm someone who loves anything beauty. There was a time I was into makeup and all, and I do my makeup very well because I just love it when people look good, and then I get to see people's skin, their face and all, and unconsciously I get to recommend what people should use to them. Like, okay, I've used this product, why not try this and all. So when I got to about organic skincare, I'm like, okay. And then someone told me that it's a very good business to venture into. So I'm like, okay, I want to work with this. Then I met someone who introduced me to someone who formulates organic products. But
Real organic product?
Yes.
Real organic.
But I wasn't convinced. I don't know. But I wasn't convinced. So I wanted to learn from her, but I got her product and I was appalled at some of our products, and then the packaging actually put me off, and I'm like, okay, I don't think I want to learn this person anymore. So I started looking for, okay, where would I learn from and all, and I've gone through so many, like WhatsApp classes, oh God, lots of WhatsApp classes, and then physical class too, and I'm like, okay, why in the world will I offer this to my clients if this is what I want to give to them from what I learned? I'm like, no, I want to learn how to formulate. I want the fact that, okay, I am learned. I want to contribute my skill, my education to what I'm doing. It's chemistry, it's science. I'm not supposed to just run it like the Alago people, how they mix and all. So that was what spurred me into sticking to formulation. Like, I want to know how to formulate my own product.
Okay, so you didn't want to, okay, let me just recap. You didn't want to mix. You didn't want to be mixing people's, formulas, what people had already, finished. Probably maybe they'll buy one tube here, buy another tube here, put olive oil.
Yes.
You wanted to know how to turn water, botanicals into skincare products. That was what, pushed you. And based on your past experience, you wanted something that, Are you hearing me? I can see. Oh, wow, you're paused. Okay, she'll be back. Well, okay, she was talking about that she wanted to see, she wanted to learn how to formulate skincare products naturally from scratch without having to buy tubes and mix them together. So someone said, same here. I'm sure I've done. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to add Jumoke back. I'm going to have to add her back. Okay, because I think it's a network issue. I did Jumoke. Okay. Hopefully she'll be right back. Hopefully. Okay, so because she's like our guest. Okay, let me see if I can add her back. Okay, yeah, I can add her back. Yes, add. Okay, she'll be while we wait for Jumoke. So she's talking about the fact that she wanted to learn skincare products from scratch. She didn't want to. Network is a liar. Thank you, Dave, but network is always a liar. So she wanted to know how to formulate products using natural ingredients and not having to mix, things that have already been formulated by who knows what, that they put inside, and something that was truly natural. And she had a passion for people's skin because she was a makeup artist, and she used to see how people's faces are, naturally. So when she's making them up, she sees how their faces are like. So she always wanted to improve it and make people look more beautiful. That's her driving force. Okay, so I think she's back. I think she's back. She's back. She's back. 1 minute. Okay, while we wait for Jumoke to be right back, I will talk about our online school and the difference that our online school offers from physical. I have seen, from online courses and physical classes. Okay, while we wait for Timoke to come back. Okay, so physical classes, the advantages that physical classes have is that physical classes, you can see the trainer, you can ask questions, you can see how she's doing it, you can take notes. I mean, you can take notes, you can ask questions, you can follow up, and you have more confidence when you are in a physical class than if you were on an online class. And you have someone that is leading you and guiding you by the hand and tell you what to do per time for physical class. That's the advantages of physical class. The disadvantages, I feel like, is more than the advantages. Even though you get to see the trainer teach you, the trainer inspires you, talks to you, the trainer leads you one step to another, and you're able to really what is going on. The disadvantages are more in the aspect that you probably incur more cost when you're doing a physical training than when you're doing an online training. Okay, let's assume you live in Abuja, because we have a lot of people that will call us and say, oh, I would have loved a physical class, but I stay in Abuja. Can you come and have the class in Abuja? There is a whole logistic cost for that. If you're coming to Abuja, we have to have a certain number of students in Abuja before we can come to Abuja. We can't just fly plane, carry all our equipment, everything, all the ingredients. Okay, Jumoke is asking to be. Alrighty, we're waiting for Jumoke. So we can't just, add all those things and fly to Abuja and say, okay, we are going to launch, we're going to start teach one person. It does not make financial sense. So if you say you should come to Lagos from, let's say you're in Abuja, or maybe you're in Port Harcourt, or maybe you're in Ibadan or something, the cost to fly, the risk to fly, the risk to come to Lagos is also part of the thing. Part of the cost, part of the disadvantage. You're leaving your comfort zone, you're coming here to Lagos to come and learn. That is you're going to be paying more cost, because you're going to be, the ingredients you're going to be buying, the equipment you're going to be using, you're going to pay for it. So it's actually, it's more cost effective if you learn online than if you learn physical classes. So let's even assume that you're in Lagos. You're in Lagos State. You're in Lagos State and you are, you're coming for the training. You still take a bus, or you still take a car, or you still buy fuel to come to where we are doing the training. And you still go back home. You might be in traffic. Do you understand? So there's that again. So basically the logistic cost is actually one. Then number two, the fact that no matter what you have learned during the day, you have written it down somewhere. You cannot replay it. These are the advantages of online courses. In online courses, it's a pre-recorded video. I'm not talking about WhatsApp class. So there's WhatsApp class and there's online class. There's a difference. You people know the difference. Online classes and online courses and WhatsApp classes, they are different. WhatsApp classes is a class where people just add you. Okay, I'm supposed to pin my question. How do I pin my question, please? If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know in the comment section. I don't know how to pin my topic. Okay, but please ask questions. questions as I continually talk. We're waiting for Jumoke to come back, but I feel like her network is so terrible. So while we wait, we're going to continue to talk about the advantages of online courses. Okay, so as I was saying, in online courses, the videos are pre-recorded. It's self-paced. You don't have to travel anywhere. The cost is low because there's no logistics involved. The only logistics involved is the cost of hosting the platform. Every other thing works. You can wake up in the middle of the night and go through the course. Once you finish a lesson, you can take a class work or a quiz. Even when you pass, okay, somebody's asking me a question. Even when you write it down, the difference is in the taste. Those WhatsApp classes. Joy, I see you. You're back with your WhatsApp hatred. Anyway, as I was saying, click on the 3 dots, okay? I've clicked on the 3 dots. I can't see anything. Shimoye, thank you. I can only see turn up commenting. I can see turn up request to go live. Oh, let me add you again, Jumoke. Oh my God. Go live with Jumoke. Okay, I think I can see pin comment. All right, as I was saying, if it's in the middle of the night, type the comment and post. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, we can't see your face. It's a network. This has happened to me before.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
The pros. Hey, we can't see your face.
Can you see me now?
No, we can't see you. You're just saying. And cons of online learning.
I can see your face now.
Yeah, but we can. Oh, I can see your face too. Yay! She's back.
Okay.
Okay, so
yes.
We're talking about.
I was wondering what happened.
Yeah. Why you joined. Why you wanted to learn online. Formulation. Why you wanted to learn on skincare formulation. Okay, so why did you choose online platform? Why not physical class?
Okay. I went to a physical class and I don't even know if I should call it pro mixing class or something. It was whack. Like there was no thorough structure. There was no curriculum. Wow. It was more like, okay, just come. Hey, what did we do the last time you came? Like, okay, we did this. Okay, now it's the practical part. And then she brings out this stuff, and then she just says, let's assume this is 10 drops of essential oil, and then and then she pours it into it. Like, let's say we're making a body oil, for example, and then she tells me, okay, this is the carrier oil. We're using, let's just say this is say 10 ml of the carrier oil, and then let's assume this is 10 drops of the essential oil, and then and then that was it. I knew this was not what I was looking for. Like, why in the world will I formulate without being perfectly sure of what I am doing, of what I want to offer my clients, my customers? I'm like, no, this is injustice to anybody. Okay. I will not take this. So
let me ask you, why is that important? Why is it important to actually weigh your ingredients?
It is so much important for me to weigh my ingredients because, number one, the pH of my skin is so important, such that I have to know what I am doing, the pH of my product. I have to know. There was nothing like that. There was no use of scale. We did not measure anything. Yes, we did not use any thermometer. There was nothing. There was what is oil face? What is water face? There was nothing like that. And I'm like, okay, this is not it for me. So I'm like, it's not like I wanted to opt for online class initially. I did not want to go for online class. I have always been discouraged about going for online class. But when I spoke with you, I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. And I'm glad I did. That's the truth.
We have to thank Tayo. It's Tayo we have to thank for convincing you.
Yes.
I don't know what she told.
And she's not scared.
She really cried. Okay, so but apart from the fact that she convinced you, what did you see that made you think, oh, maybe I should actually give this woman a chance? Is it because somebody introduced you to me and you trusted that person, or was there any other factor that made you want to go with an online school? Because you said you didn't actually want online school because you were like, what can you learn online? Do you understand? Because you feel like if you're not learning physically, probably wouldn't learn anything. So what made you take the online route eventually? What pushed you?
Okay. When she told me about you, I made my own research. I checked your Instagram page. I checked the sites to the website, and I'm like, okay. When I saw you wearing the lab kit, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, I want to go professional. Like, okay. Then when I spoke with you, you sounded convincing with what I saw. So I'm like, okay, let me just give it a shot.
Okay, so you're saying that it was because of the fact that you went to the website and you saw how I kitted up. So the way I looked the part made you to know that this is
yes.
part. Yes. So, okay, so the image you saw was what convinced you. So that means it's important to look at the image of who you're going to learn from. If somebody's saying they want to teach you something online, look at how they look. That's what you determine exactly what you're going to get from, the course. That's what you're saying.
Yes, it's just part of it, because I cannot say outrightly because someone is kitting up that ascertains the integrity of what the person is going to offer me.
Yeah.
So it's just together with other things that I've seen, other research, exactly. The referral I got from someone, then I'm like, okay, let me just try this.
Okay, cool. So that's why you chose Let's Think Africa. So how far along are you with the course? What is your rate of completion at this moment?
I'll give myself 80% actually.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so I think you're about there. Yeah. So, what are your experience with the school as a whole? So, let me ask this one by one. What is your experience with Let's Think Africa as a whole? Then the platform. Okay, so you're going to let me ask you one by one. Maybe you probably will write it down or something. The platform, the school as a whole, the platform itself, where the course is hosted. What are your experiences with it? Then the videos and the content of the course itself. What are your experiences? What do you think about those things in Let's Think Africa?
Okay. I thought skincare was just about buy that oil, get that powder and all, and then you mix, and then you're good. Learn Skincare Africa. The school took me to the world of cosmetics, like virtually everything about cosmetics. I don't even know the names of some of the products we use, and I'm like, really? Like, wow. I'm like, Jimmy, you don't know anything skincare. Like, you don't know anything. So, the school, the platform, awesome. I was not expecting what I got. Like, the videos, yes. The fact that you were so detailed, you made sure everything was as simple as it can be. Like, I was thrilled. Like, okay, I think Juby, you're getting value for your money, and you are a wonderful person. You are transparent. That's the truth.
No, don't wash it. You're talking about the school now. Don't wash me.
I'm trying to do this. Like, that's just the truth. Like, I remember the physical class I had. I asked my tutor in code now, like, you get ingredients and all. How do I get these things to formulate? And she was like, I don't know, maybe check Amazon, or you can go to Lagos. Those mama that stays at Eko, like Balogun. You can just ask them when you get there. I'm like, no way, wow. No way. You can't do this to me. How am I supposed to start my own business without having people to get good products from? Because I know how fake ingredients can cause damage to your brand. So I'm like, okay. When you told me where to get the product, the ingredients rather, I'm like, oh, this is the man. Sorry, the boss.
That's what Oyedimpe was asking. She said she thinks one of the constraints of online classes might be sourcing of ingredients. So that's exactly. In fact, I had not even read the question when you answered it.
Okay.
It's actually the list of the problems because we tell you every detailed website. Even if you want
Yes.
If you want, and if they are maybe they don't have some ingredients, we give you options like, oh, if this one doesn't have, this one has. There are plenty of people. I mean, and they deliver to your house. You don't have to go there. I will give you every detail of everything that you need, the ingredients, the equipment, right?
Yes.
So I think that answers that question of the constraints might be the sourcing of ingredients. Sourcing of ingredients is actually not a constraint in any way. If you want to get
meeting you, it's just the simplest thing ever. Like, so easy to source for your ingredients. So easy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So okay. What about the practice tests? You know, the quizzes that we have on the platform.
Okay.
The quizzes and the feedback. What are your experiences with the quizzes and the feedback that you get from? If you have questions or you have you need to clarify something. So what is your experience with getting clarifications and your experience with the quizzes that we have on the platform?
Okay, I think I love the quizzes. Like, they were, if you go through the each module, you would definitely you'll be able to answer the quizzes. They are so but if you don't pay attention to them, you might not be able to answer some of the quizzes. You'd be like,
because
okay,
it works. What? Because it's applied, right? It's not just what is
it
is not just what is
it's
applied questions.
Yes. You have to understand what you are doing to be able to answer those questions. So it's not something you can say, okay, I can. Yes. And then the feedback, the feedback, anytime I maybe confused about anything, I always thought online classes is something that these people will not have your time. They just want to get your money and then just put one thing for you, just read and then they abandon you. That is not it. Whenever there's whenever I'm confused about anything, to my founder, let me just put it out with my teacher, and then she almost immediately, like, she responds almost immediately, and then there's always email coming in telling me how to do this. Okay, you can do it that way. Okay, like, I was glad when you even gave us extra formulations. I'm like, come on, this is bonus now. This this is not really we don't owe you that, but you still went ahead to give us extra formulation. I'm like, Auntie Sean, fun now.
If I can think I've coached you, this one you're watching me. I want to be as honest as you can. Okay. So
yes, I am.
Yeah, so you like the feedbacks, you like the rate of the rate at which we handle feedbacks and the rate at which we handle questions and clarifications. Someone said how about the tools used for formulation?
Okay.
It's answer. I think you should answer that. Because you want to know.
Easy to get. You just place an order.
Are they in the course?
Yes, they are. They are. In fact, that's the first thing you get to meet. Like you get to know
you
what
can download
tools to
it,
use.
right?
Yes. You can keep it.
Yeah, there are ebooks. There's several ebooks in the course where, hello, Tammy. My sister-in-law is here. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so okay, so would you recommend this course to others? And are you happy? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking this question, but let me just ask because I already know the answer. Would you recommend this course to others? And if you're going to recommend it, what on a scale of 0 to 10, how do you rate the course? Honestly, I'm going to ask you another question after this. On a scale of 0 to 10, how do you rate this course?
Okay. I don't want to like the truth is I'll give this course 10. That's the truth.
Wow.
Sincerely. It is not because I am trying to hype Learn Skincare Africa.
Yeah.
But because I was given what I wanted. I got value for my money. I'm giving Skincare Africa 10 over 10 because you gave me what you said you will give me. So I'm like, fine, this is good.
I remember, let me just say this story. I remember when you were about to enroll and you called me and you're like, I've paid the money. Hey, if anything happens, I'm like, nothing was happening. In fact, it's because of you that I'm even giving extra formulas. I'm like, this girl will come and catch me somewhere. You're like, hey, see, I've spent money. I hope I'm going to get value for my money. I said, don't worry. What else can I say? Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I told you I was going to ask you another question. The question I'm going to ask you now is that if there was one thing we could improve on in Let's Make Africa, what would it be? Because I know that you have been watching me, but I know that there's nobody that is perfect in this life. So I know that there will be something that you have to say. So what is it that we could improve on if there is something that you think we should improve on?
Oh. The truth is, nothing actually. Sincerely, I'm serious. I'm serious. That's the truth. The videos for formulation are clear, like very, very clear, and they are simple to do. If you are a secondary school student, if you are learning, you can formulate. You can formulate. So
sorry, are you a lawyer?
No, I'm an agriculturist, entomologist. I studied agriculture.
Okay, because you said learned, I was thinking maybe you're a lawyer. Okay. All right. So let's move to WhatsApp classes. I mean, I think we talked about it. Like, is it sustainable? Is it something that you can, okay, let's talk about the pricing because, it's from price that we know which is which, right? So a lot of people come to me and tell me that our cost is overpriced, right? our courses are overpriced, that they are so expensive, we cannot afford it. So what do you have to say to those people? Someone came to me and told me that somebody is teaching skincare for 5,000 naira, and I'm like, okay, pay the person.
That's not skincare. No.
So I would like you to speak on the price, on the cost of the tuition that we are charging. Do you think is ahead? Do you think the tuition is justifiable?
Okay, there was a time in 2018 that I wanted to learn soap making, and it was about 100K. Yes.